Yo, welcome back to the Moronic YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little special. This is not your typical tier list of the 2024 Game Awards trailers. Every single one, all 59 trailers, will be tier listed in this video. That is what I'm doing. But beyond that, I'm really kind of talking about the state of the industry, analyzing a lot of what's going on here. A lot of it's pretty gross stuff, and I'm excited to not just react in the way that I think so many influencers now do, which is like, I like this, I don't like this. I'm going to genuinely, for most of it, give some analysis here. So let's jump right into it, guys. First, games first. I gotta say, I'm not pumped. I'm not looking forward to this. The Witcher 4. I'm not into The Witcher. I don't like The Witcher 3. Never would ever play the other two, of course. I like this. I like the story, I guess. I mean, it seems okay, but it's like so hard to play the actual game. Potentially, The Witcher 4 will fix a lot of that with a new engine and blah 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 blah. I'll let other people decide that. It's not for me. So, sorry about that. Intergalactic. Now we're talking, baby. Now that's a game. Okay, Naughty Dog, in a lot of ways, going back to their roots, sort of. I don't want to say simplifying, but it is a more simple idea for a game than a survival action game or an adventure action game. I think a simple hack and slash, potentially even more arcadey style game, could be reinvigorating to the industry, especially to the AAA industry. This, watch out for that game. And I hate to do it. I got another one. I got to. Elden Ring. I mean, are we serious? A co-op Elden Ring experience is a true co-op experience from FromSoft, is what everybody's like kind of always wanted. And the ability to like carry my girlfriend or one of my friends that I want to play FromSoft through an entire experience and give them a taste of it, that will then inspire them hopefully to go back and play Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all the rest. So awesome. Cannot wait to explore more of that world. Here we go. This is one I'm not excited to talk about. I think everybody else is like, or pretty excited. I'm like at most, but also I'm kind of like this though, to be real. I'm kind of like sleeping on this. And I gotta be real, I think the trailer was terrible. Some of his animations are so stiff and jank, and it just it looked like a PS3 game in like the worst ways. And the last game, The Last Guardian, was like not good, apparently. I mean, I didn't buy it because it didn't seem good. So I don't know. You guys will have to take a look at this and let me know what's going on here. Definitely not interested. It was a very cinematic trailer though. Looked cool, but didn't look like a good game, personally. But maybe I don't know. Who knows? That's the thing. These games are so wacky. There's no other games like that. The scale, I will say. So I'm glad it exists. Potentially, all right. I'll move it up because of that. I just argued against it in my head. It is just not for me, but other people probably are excited about it. So it doesn't look sleeper necessarily. This game now, and it's so funny. I'm talking all that. Give me Borderlands, okay? What? I'm making a. She wants Borderlands 4 too. It's very, very good game. I mean, Borderlands 3 was not the best, for a lot of people, especially story-wise. But what? You want Borderlands? But I think gameplay-wise, you cannot touch Borderlands for what it is trying to do. It does. It's a first-person pure adventure game with loot elements that is really well well designed from the casual standpoint. From in-game, it does start to fall apart, and I played most of the game on mute, so Borderlands 3 at least. So their writing style is pretty much horrible. The movie was awful. I don't play these games for the story, so we'll see. But there might be something there. I just want to play it. I want to play that game. Okami sequel. I got my eyes on you. You seem interesting. You seem like a beautiful, fun platformer, I think. never played the first one, but I watched my cousin play it, and it was a cool game. I mean, I love the art style, so I'm interested in that. Outer Worlds 2, I need that. I need that. Personally, I need that. Outer Worlds 1 was really only held back by its kind of limited engine. Looks like this new one is in a new engine, or perhaps just an updated version of their current one, or of the Outer Worlds engine. The character animations look much better. Weapon animations look phenomenally better. The weapons in Outer Worlds 1 are just so boring, make it hard for me to play. The weapons being fixed is a huge benefit. There's already a lot of depth in the first game with their perk system and everything else, so tons of potential there. This new Mafia game, you know, probably not for me. Never played any of the Mafia games. They don't seem, they're like kind of like budget Rockstar games, I think, in a way. So I don't know if that's offensive. Whatever, who cares? They're Mafia games. Here we go. Here we go. This is the first of the many cozy games announced. This is trash. This is not a video game. And it's so ironic and I think kind of tragic that the game that set the standard for it to be like a farm sim was Stardew Valley, which is perhaps one of the deepest indie games ever. I mean, constantly being added to. The depth of content in that game is truly marvelous. It's like akin to Minecraft or Terraria. I mean, there's, especially considering, of course, there are optimal ways to play any of those games, but there's endless fun ways to play them. So it's really sad that these games that are inspired by Stardew could not be further from the way that they play. So if I could put it and keep it, I would. The reason I'm not going to is because I need an example for cozy games. This is trash. I don't want it at all. Black Frost, not for me. It's like Long Dark is like some artsy survival game, the first one at least. And this one, it's just like, it's like a story game with no story. It's like, come on. You guys really are hyped for that? Interesting. I don't know. Maybe I was missing something in the first game, but it was extremely boring to me. This game I got my eye on. It could be tricking me with the trailer, but the trailer was so amazing. If it's a well-designed game, this could be really, really fun. There were some amazing animations in that. It looked really interesting, very promising gameplay. Or trailer, not gameplay. Specifically, not gameplay. Last of Us 2, who cares? That's a sleeper for me. Same with, I don't care about PC. Who cares about a PC release? Like, if you can afford a PC, you can afford a console. I mean, most of the time. The only reason I don't have a PS5 is because they were so hard to get for a while. And now that I can't afford one, it's kind of like, well, there's no games really on it that I want except for coming up, right? So, anyways, it's like, what's up with these PC? Who gives a shit, really? I mean, honestly, let's be candid here. Who cares that The Last of Us 2 is coming to PC? I will say, the PC audience is going to be more accepting of The Last of Us 2 than the console audience was. So you might see it probably will be better received on Steam than it was on the PlayStation Store, ironically enough. And this game, I mean, people obviously want it, so whatever. But who cares? This Thick as Thieves game, it's cool. It's like asymmetric multiplayer. There's a lot of potential. I mean, the problem is with it being a multiplayer only game, if a meta develop, I mean, obviously a meta will develop. Modern games are not played for fun; they're played to win. So I've got my eye on it, but I'm worried. This one I'm worried about. You know, I'm worried that the community will ruin it. Slay the Spire 2 is personally my most anticipated game. For me, this is, I mean, there's almost no way it couldn't be Game of the Year. It's like, I've, especially recently, since developing a full adult brain, put so much time into Slay the Spire 1, it's not even funny. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful game, and I'm so I've been reading all of their updates on their Steam page for the sequel. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm beyond excited for Slay the Spire 2. And also Intergalactic. This top 5, let me tell you, these are 5 good games coming up, guys. For real. All the rest, it depends on who you are. Split Fiction, this is like the perfect girlfriend game. It's like, Addie and I, my girlfriend, we've been playing story games like It Takes Two, and we're gonna play that Get Out or whatever it's called, and Minecraft and all this other stuff. It's really fun to play games with your girlfriend, and this one looks like really fun to me. Sorry, getting a little parched. It's hard to talk. I've been talking for 10 minutes straight. You don't think about that whenever you don't talk for 10 minutes straight typically. Even when you give a speech at school, it's not 10 minutes or however long. People don't get it. And all I've got is this friggin' Dr. Pepper. Anyways, Dave the Diver, in the jungle. I personally also need that. I love Dave the Diver. I played the hell out of that game whenever I first got it. Just completed it, did everything in the game. They've updated it since, but none of the updates have been substantial enough for me to want to come back. And this one seems like a full-blown story, like new area to explore, new upgrades, hopefully. Just a whole new section of the game is what I'm hoping for. Obviously, won't be as long as the base game, but even if I just got another 15 or 20 hours out of it, I would be more than happy. Project Century, I think I need to check my notes actually. All I wrote in my notes was looks lit. gimme, so I'm gonna throw that into gimme. I don't remember what really that was about. Let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, all right. I took a little peek back at the trailer. I do remember that now. You play as like a badass dude in like 1915 Japan, smokes cigarettes and beats up people in the streets and kills them. I mean, that looked pretty dope. I don't even know what it's about or anything. It's on Epic Store only, but it looks really, really good. Excuse me. Kiora? Oh, stupid neighbor. This dude has a go-kart and a like stupid little dirt bike. He's so annoying. You can only go like 5 miles an hour on the thing and he just rips it around the neighborhood. Kiora. This is made by the same developers as Core Keeper, and it's a cozy game. It's a cozy game. I gotta be real. It looks like more of a game than... I'm gonna throw it in ZZZ because I think it is like more like an actual game than this one, but still not for me. Rematch, this weird soccer game made by the Sifu developers. I got my eye on you. I got my eyes on you. You're an odd little fella. If it has deep mechanics, which Sifu does, and if it can be competitive, which it looks like it could be, that could be a really fun, interesting game. We'll have to wait and see. Stalagmite 2. Electric Boogaloo. This game, I don't know, man. Definitely not for me. It's a D&D game. I'm wanting to play... Sorry about that. Freaking guy coming by on the go-kart making me cough like crazy. Gas in the air. Just kidding. Stalagmite 2, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but this game is like... It's like a cheaper version, I feel like, of that, so... I don't know. Maybe if you're really into those types of games, like, you were hyped, but... I don't know who is... This game's weird, man. This Pow World is... So it's like Pokemon, but you fight them with guns and shit. And, so I feel like this game is like for Pokemon adult Pokemon fans. It's definitely not for me, but I do kind of get the appeal. Because it's kind of fun to fight like a giant wolf or whatever. But, I don't know, dude. Just play a real game. Killing Floor 3. So is this... I feel like it's obviously supposed to be COD Zombies or it's similar, like wave-based, but it kind of looks worse. I don't know. I'll keep my eye on that one. Killing Floor 2 was not for me. It was too ugly. Kind of like the sounds were bad and stuff. Didn't like it, but new engine maybe. New engine brings new promises, guys. That's what you got to remember with games. A new engine could totally change. Remember what happened when Fallout 3 came out? And now everybody hates that engine. But that's how it goes, you know. Midnight Murder Club. This is a friend like you play like Among Us. This is Among Us, but for adults. I don't care. I don't like these games. They are fun like one time, and then it's like that's it. That's all you do over and over and over again. I don't know. Maybe if there was a competitive ladder, then I'd actually be interested. But the fact that it's all casual makes it really kind of uninspired to me and uninteresting. Moving on here, I'm just kind of don't mean to scroll so much. This Helldivers 2, this was a trailer for an update. It's a trailer for an update. That's a snoozer for me. Why was this even in the why was it even in the thing? A trailer for an update? Are you guys trolling? This Den of Wolves game is the new game by the people that make the stupid Payday games, and the Payday 3 was so awesome that I'm gonna go ahead and say keep this one. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't even know if their fans want it, so I'm saying keep it. Ninja Gaiden. This looked pretty cool. This was like a Metroidvania Ninja Gaiden style game, but it had arcade graphics. I actually think gimme gimme. I love Metroidvanias. Never played a Ninja Gaiden game, but this seemed really fun. And if it's difficult like those games are supposed to be, it could be really fun for me as well. Because I kind of easy Metroidvanias are kind of like they feel like a chore, but hard Metroidvanias feel like an accomplishment. You know. Shadow Labyrinth. Now here's like, I feel like this is an easy Metroidvania probably, just from what it looked like in the trailer. This is the Pac-Man, Evil Pac-Man. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in eyeballs. I don't know. Could be good. I mean, it really could be. Who knows? It looked kind of fun. Like you could use Pac-Man's movement abilities in a way that, you know, is not to collect pellets, even though you do still collect pellets in the trailer. So it's cool. I mean, it could be fun. Pac-Man's movement abilities worked in that Pac-Man 3D platformer, so I don't know why it wouldn't work in a 2D, but anyways. One move away. This is a cozy game that does not need to exist. This is the worst part of moving, is packing everything into your car. The best part is when you get to unpack and design like your new spaces. When you're packing everything up, it feels like a chore. Why would they make that the game? That one's trash. That's a trash cozy game. Steel Paws. Now this one, this was the Netflix. This is a Netflix game which only had a cinematic trailer. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about it. I don't like that Netflix has games. I mean, I don't know how they're going to compete with Doodle Jump or Where's the Water, or, you know, all those bangers that are on there now. So, but good luck, you know. It could be good. I don't know. It's specifically developed for the Netflix game store or whatever. So maybe it will be lag free somehow. Stallcraft. This was weird as hell. This was like some weird Russian game that, like, in the comments literally everybody was Russian. That's like the definition of not for me. I don't even know what's going on. It was like puppets, tactical puppet game or something. I don't know what the hell. It was super weird. It's like Little Big Planet, but they had guns. And it was everybody was speaking Russian in the comment section, so I don't even know. Catly. This was a cursed ass game, let me tell you. That the way the cats looked in that, I did not trust them and I did not feel safe. So I'm gonna have to say keep it. I don't want that. I don't want that to even exist on the PlayStation. It looks like a VR game where you're a VR cat. You are a cat. So you already know there's gonna be some weird stuff going on in those VR cat rooms. You get what I'm saying? VR cat chat rooms. Stupid. This is Fragpunk. Fragpunk is it's like Counter-Strike, but you have card abilities. I think I've seen people play this before. So I'm interested in it already, but I have not played it yet. I don't even know if it's out yet, but it seems cool. If it is out, I don't know. I guess I'm not that interested to play it, so, but I would play it if my friends wanted me to. Steel Hunters, I believe this is the one. I need to make sure. Yeah, okay, this is the one that's the Battle Royale. This is the one that I'm saying gimme gimme. Yeah, a Battle Royale where you play as a giant mech. How has no one done that idea yet? Like, the Titanfall guys should have made that, where you play as the Titans, obviously. I mean, that's dope. That's so dope. I'm super, super pumped to try that. Now, I haven't played World of Tanks, so I don't even know if I like their combat style, but I'm sure it'll be decent, right? Hopefully. We then got a trailer for a Tekken 8 DLC character. I don't play Tekken 8, but it was a cool trailer. I mean, he looked like a cool character. And when I get Tekken 8, maybe I'll get him. Splitgate 2, oh my god. I need a second. Splitgate 2 is... That's just hurt my stomach. That just hurt my stomach and made me cough, and it gave me that whole reaction, dude. Legit. I don't know how this game exists. Okay, let me tell you guys something. I played Splitgate 1. Me and Ethan, one of my best friends, Lizard Apex, the GOAT, okay? We played Splitgate 1 when there was probably like 20 people total playing that game. It was a legit dead game. Like, it was when it very first came out into alpha. And we were like, it was, it was okay. But very quickly, you realized that game was so horrifically balanced. The one-shot kill weapons were insane. To the point that it wasn't fun. It was not a fun game. It was not well designed. And it died so quickly from what I remember. Now, this is the part that I'm confused. I do remember that streamers seemed to like the game, and they were probably paid to play it. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real, because the game was dog shit. It was horrible. It was not fun to play. And for whatever reason, all these streamers kept playing it, and then they shut the servers down, I think. And then now, how did they get funding? That's my question. How did Splitgate 2, how is it even being made? That's the real question. Which money laundering scheme is using the Splitgate franchise to stay afloat? You see what I'm saying? This doesn't make any sense. Anyways, Splitgate 2, I've got my eye on you for, like, I don't have my eye on you, have my eye on you. The FBI should have their eye on you and your developers. This game, let's be real. How does it exist? Okay. Mecha Arena, this one was like, it looked like, so earlier I said that the Ico game, this new Team Ico game, the Project Robot, that it felt like a PS2 game, kind of, like with the animations, or a PS3 game. This game feels like a PS3 game, but for all the right reasons. It's like pure action, like insane colors everywhere. You don't even really know what's going on. It seems like a super, super, super fun experience. Hey, there you go. You guys can see me a little better. Too. It's just so bright out there. Sorry, Amy. This is my kitty, Amy. She likes to sit in the sun. Wow, you can actually see me so much better now. That's crazy. Anyway, moving on. Virtua Fighter. Listen, let me show her off. Death stare. Virtua Fighter. This is like 40-year-olds everywhere are so hype that Virtua Fighter is coming out with a new game. Not for me. Also, 40-year-olds everywhere are hype about the new Turok game. Let me tell you though, I think you guys should be a little bit worried about Turok. The developers are not known for quality, okay? That's all I'll say. Now, this new Warframe expansion, I want to disrespectfully throw it into Keep It because I hate this game, but it's just not for me. I mean, to be real, like, Warframe, as a person who loved Destiny 1 and played all of it up to the final DLC, and then played Destiny 2 when it first launched, and now I love Witchfire. Like, I quit Destiny 2 before I really got into it, but I could tell just in the very beginning of playing Warframe that they were trying to bite that swag and just couldn't do it. I mean, it was like this weird slippery experience, and anyways, it's just not for me. And I think that for the people that it is for, you guys should try Destiny. I mean, really. Onimusha, this is some weeb game. Just not for me. I don't know. It's like, it kind of looked cool. It was like you use a sword and stuff. It's kind of like it was like Neo 3 maybe. Could be like a new Neo game, but it didn't look as challenging as the Neo games. Looked a little bit more like just a button masher potentially. I don't know because I don't know anything about that series. It could be really difficult, but it didn't seem like it based on the way that the one dude, your character, was standing in front of four demons that were like 5 times his size, and he just was easily killing them. So I don't know. This is some gotcha trash. Okay, we're gonna pretty quickly. You were wondering why this section was here. We're about to start filling it up. Okay, and quickly. There's tons of gotcha trash, and I didn't even realize. Basically, any game that has the anime art style now is a gotcha game. So I'm not even going to talk about them. Like, I'll talk about the entire genre once I put them all in here. I have nothing to say about each game individually. Dying Light, you can keep it. I don't know who plays these games. Who plays these games? Who plays Dead Island? Even the original Dead Island sucks. Those games suck. I mean, just to be real. They're like they're juvenilely designed. It's like the quests are extremely simplistic. The story is non-existent. There's like, what pulls you to play the game at all? The decapitating zombies, like, dude, you can do that in any zombie game. Combining weapons, okay, go play Dead Rising. That shit's really fun and funny. Like, just real character to it. It's soulless. I hate Dying Light. I do. I hate Dying Light. I hate that they keep using the same character. Who is like, who cares about this guy, Kyle Crane? What? Why do they keep using this guy? I was like, I thought that he's still alive. How is that even possible? Anyways, Post Malone DLC. Hold on, wait here. Okay. And that's coming from that. I say keep it. I say keep this Post Malone DLC, and that's coming from world's biggest Post Malone fan. Got the Post Malone Canes cup right here. See that? That's Big Posty right there. Do you see that right there? That's Big Posty. Now, to be real, I got the cup because it's a sick cup. I mean, really look at it. It's really pretty. I like the cup. And it was only like an extra $1 or whatever on my combo. But just being real, talking about this DLC, who wants Post Malone? Who wants a Post Malone DLC? I mean, what? I don't want celebrities in my video games who are clearly only there to make money. I don't want that, personally. Dude, that's crazy. He went mainstream and like he's selling out in all ways possible. That's incredible. Got another Netflix game. This time Squid Game. This game looked horrible in the trailer. It actually looks bad, like stupid and bad. I have nothing else to say. Stage Fright. This is another cozy game, or no, this is like a girlfriend game, not a cozy game. That really looks fun, and it's made by, I'm not throwing in gaming. It's made by the same developers as Overcooked, and it's just because of that I'm willing to try it. But it seems also, while it is made by those developers, it's kind of inspired by these other co-op games where you can you are trying to accomplish one overall goal together as opposed to like little challenges together, which Overcooked is more like. So anyways, it seems interesting, but it could be bad depending on how they handle that change in gameplay design or in gameplay philosophy. And design philosophy is what I mean to say. Here's Fortnite Counter-Strike. Imagine if even when like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you said it's Fortnite Counter-Strike, people would punch you in the face. They would say, "Shut the fuck up. I hate you." But now I'm saying, I got my eye on you, Fortnite Counter-Strike. I got my eye on you. I really do. You seem interesting. I don't know what else to say. It seems interesting. It looked good. It looked well designed. I like the fact that the weapons were like on the ground, like Fortnite style. I like the fact that you could use your stupid Fortnite skins. I like that it has Fortnite abilities. Like, it's cool. I don't know. Seemed cool. Yeah, and I don't even like the Counter Strike gameplay loop, so I probably won't play it personally. But for those people, it gives them a third option now. You have Counter Strike 2, Valorant, and Fortnite Ballistic, which is interesting. Dispatch. Here we go. I This might be controversial. Hold up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw it up here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm putting it overboard. I'm putting it over. Yeah, I'm comfortable putting it over all of that. Dispatch to me looked like not just a return to form for Telltale, but an innovation in their design, a step in like a leap in the right direction. It looks like there are legitimate gameplay mechanics on top of their story episodic design, which has the potential, just like their game of the year in 2012 for The Walking Dead. I think they could do it again. I do. I think people are ripe for a story about superheroes and a real guy involved in all of that. I mean, it's like there's so much there, honestly, and I don't know if I sound crazy or not, but I am so looking forward to that game. It's my fourth. It's my fourth. I would rather play that than Borderlands 4 for real. And something I also love about these games, the Telltale games, is that and there are other games up here like this one is will have an ending, this one will have an ending, presumably. I mean, you can do PvP or whatever. This one will have an ending. You can do, you know what I'm saying? There are many games now which are designed for you to play forever, if you could. Dispatch and all Telltale games are explicitly designed for you to experience them one time. And I respect that so much. It forces them to care about every elements of the game rather than being able to gloss over it because you're going to be experiencing it 5 or 6 times and you're going to get used to it or whatever else. Like it is really a it's really a special type of game that, and it's from those point and click adventure style games because you obviously once you solve the puzzle once you solve the puzzle forever. I don't think I'll need that list as a reference anymore. Is why I got rid of it, by the way. So Dispatch, very very excited. This is a weird one. What was this called? It was like something desert, frozen desert, or I don't know, dude. Not for me. What was it called? I've got it on my list here. Crimson Desert, right? So there's like Black Desert Online, Crimson Desert. So I guess there's just different deserts in this world, dude. I don't know. It looked like weirdo uh, Elden Ring, kind of. I don't know. It looked like an MMO, but you were playing single player, is what it looked like. So like, all the systems were incredibly um, cartoonish in a way. Like the animations looked ridiculous. Like nothing had any weight. I don't know who that's for either, because I think a lot the design of MMOs is specific to MMO because there are multiple players all the time, right? And to strip the multiple player element out of it and just leave the gameplay the same seems bizarre and not for me. Another game for 40-year-olds, Double Dragon, and in fact, I'm gonna be a little bit controversial. These aren't just not for me; these are snoozers. Both of these games. All the rest of these, yeah. Well, and we'll take a look back through the list here when I'm done. Double Dragon, listen, dude. Who wants to play a beat 'em up, like a level based beat 'em up? Who wants to play that? Actually, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, golly, that is so. We left that design behind for a reason. I mean, honestly. Um, Another gotcha game, gotcha trash. Fortnite update. Clearly not for me. I'm not 10 years old, but 10-year-olds everywhere are rejoicing, from what I understand. I don't know any 10-year-olds, but I imagine so. Okay, all of these are. And also, I think in Lego Fortnite, like, you can, it's not like limited to what you can. I'm pretty sure it works like actual Lego. Like, you can build anything. So there might be some legit adults playing that too. Because I mean, we have Legos here at the house. We like Lego. So I shouldn't just say it's for kids, but obviously a Lego video game, the actual Lego video games are so for children. It's not even funny. Oh, this guy's go-kart. His go-kart, it went out and they're having to push it home. Another gotcha game. Look how many, I'm about to talk about them. I'm about to. This is like a weird old racing game. I know nothing about it. I don't like racing games. No comment there. Sonic Racing, though, I am excited. I've got my eye on you. Shadow's car is so badass. It's unbelievable, dude. Obviously, if you saw that trailer and you see his car, you got your eye on that game too. That's all I'm gonna say. And then, last but not least, this weird Game of Thrones game. Let me get that right. There we go. This weird Game of Thrones game with just a horrible, horrible trailer. I mean, it looked like a PS3 game, like a late PS3 game, like a 2013 type of game, but horrible, like totally uninspired. And they have all these voice actors and actors reclaiming their roles from the show, of course, as like the only pull to watch to play this damn thing. Like, and they don't even do a good job. Like, Jon Snow does not sound good in it. Arya did not sound good. I don't know, man. I don't know who this is for. Obviously, it's for Game of Thrones fans. And it's funny because Game of Thrones is having like a renaissance now with House of the Dragon being popular. So they feel they can do all this stupid shit. Like, they have that stupid mobile game where you could play as a dragon or whatever. Okay. I said I would talk about it. And I'm here. I had to take a little. After we record this section, I got a little bit heated about it. Okay, and I said some offensive things about NetEase games, which I don't want to say because it might not be true. I don't know if they're evil. Okay, I take that back. But I will say, you guys got to stop playing NetEase games. we got it. All you morons, and some of my friends are morons. All you guys playing Marvel Rivals or any of these gacha games, be very, very careful, okay? They're going to start charging you an arm and a leg to continue playing the game. They're going to make it to where the new characters come in. They are clearly the best in the game. I'm talking about Marvel Rivals here. And because this is what we know from their gacha games. They're going to make the new characters by far better and require you to spend a ludicrous amount of money or time to unlock them. Then they're going to take forever to patch it. Then they're going to blame the community for abusing broken characters rather than designing them to be balanced in the first place. I mean, we've actually seen it with Genshin. We've seen it with Zenless Zone Zero. It happens in these games. That's how they make their money. You're able to spend $1,000 at a time on their microtransaction currencies, okay? These games, these gacha games, if you play anything down here, you don't deserve to play anything even in the ZZZ tier or up, okay? Honestly, if you spend your time, money, and energy interacting with solo leveling, with Honkai Star Rail, bro, just go play League, please. Go play anything. Go play Minecraft. Like, why? What are you doing? You're making them so rich for what they do. They don't put anything in the game, dude. There's no mechanics in the game. These games are a blight to the industry. I cannot believe we accept it. I cannot believe we play them and that they're so popular that they're showing them at the American Game Awards. Weebs have infected our culture so much. It's disgusting. Yeah. Anyways, let's look back through. I would absolutely leave all 4 of those up there. Those are all gimmies. Yeah, that's all good there. It's all good there. This is good, man. I'm happy with this list, honestly. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. I will do my best to engage with you critically and not just call you a moron or an idiot for liking these games as I have in the video. I apologize in advance if that has offended anyone. You know, I don't mean to. I'm not meaning it genuinely. This is a performance at the end of the day. These are my opinions about the games, but I will say I understand becoming addicted to anything, and I do understand that those games are designed to be addicting. So, you know, if you start playing with your friend and you become a Genshin Impact player, I don't blame you actually. I just think, God, you gotta get clean. You gotta get clean. Go play Breath of the Wild, man. Please, please get clean. And this has been it. This is my definitive tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Which will not be a tier list, but I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye.